Hello everyone, happy Monday, Moon Day. Today I'm doing something fun, or actually this entire week I'm going to be doing something really fun. It's a surprise called the Magical Business Initiation. So every day, today through Friday, I'm going to be coming on for Instagram Live to touch into ways that you can really initiate your business and activate it. And by magical business, I'm not talking like you own an occult shop. I mean, you very well could be, but people who are instead business owners or online business owners, online service providers, freelancers who have an element of magic to them, whether that is a spiritual practice or they know how much of in control they are with their reality and are initiated in that way, and they're ready to really turn that on in their business. So this is going to be 5 days to increase your prices, to attract the right clients, and to market in a way that feels good. And especially for creative people, for artistic people, for magical spiritual people, marketing in a way that feels good is incredibly important. It is how you actually turn on your magic and make marketing into a magical practice, into a magical act. So today, we're going to be talking about your offer, specifically how to create a drool-worthy offer, or make sure all of your offers are drool-worthy, so that they consistently bring pre-sold clients to your sales calls. By pre-sold, like, it is what you think it is. They're already a yes before they even get on a call. So if you can really ground into, if you do sales calls right now, or if you have sales pages, you actually have people coming to your sales page or coming onto your sales calls already a yes. They're already pre-sold. And so this conversation today is specifically for freelancers, for online service providers, which could be hypnotists or marketers or graphic designers or healers, tarot card readers, whatever you are as an online service, or coaches, like any online service provider. Also people who have a side hustle that is that in that service industry, and they're ready to bring that full time. So here's how we create, first let's start actually with the mistakes that I see a lot of people make in regards to creating drool-worthy offers. So the first one is they'll create an online course first. And I know there's a lot of buzz around creating online courses or online programs or group programs, but the thing is when you create an online course before you actually get excellent at your craft and excellent at selling your craft, selling your service, selling your offer, it can be really hard to actually sell a course. A lot of us will sell courses first or create courses right when we start our businesses because we're afraid. We're afraid to actually put ourselves out there on a sales call and get rejected. Because if you're actually face to face with someone and they're like, no thank you, or ooh, that's too expensive, or whatever objections may come up on the call, it can feel really, really intense, especially if you're empathic or you're intuitive or just a highly sensitive person. Getting a no in person or virtually on a sales call from a one-on-one situation feels so much more sensational in your body than having a sales page up and no one buying. Because there's a lot of excuses come up. It just like, there's that buffer, that there's that element of separation between you and someone saying no, you and the rejection. Another a reason why you might want to create an online course first when you're coming in is like, oh, it's scalable. Oh, I can reach more people. But why is this actually a mistake when you're starting out in business or you haven't reached the level of success you want in your business is when you actually are with one-on-one, and we'll talk more about this in a little bit, you're actually able to get better at your craft when you're tuned in and hands-on and in the dirt with people that you're high touch with. You actually get to hear directly from them what objections they have. You get to hear directly from them what problems they're facing. And it makes you better at your craft in the process and better at selling your craft. Okay, so the next mistake I see people make in regards to creating drool-worthy offers that cause people to be pre-sold before even coming on a sales call is thinking that being good at what you do is enough. This is incredibly common. So if you're someone and you're like, I'm so good, I'm such an amazing graphic designer, I am such an amazing hypnotherapist, And that's enough. Like, people should just find me. People should just like be hiring me all over the place because I'm good at what I do. I'm top notch. I'm excellent at what I do. But if you're in this, if you're like in this category, I very often see people feeling entitled to the yes. So, and I know that the word entitlement can feel pretty triggering for a lot of people. But if you think you can just sit here and be amazing at what you do and just keeping better and better and better at what you do, which is important. We do want to be amazing at what we do, of course. But if you're just there being like, now people come find me, I'm just going to be here. You're actually being entitled to the yes, and you're not actually helping people understand the value of what you do and walk them on the path for them feeling safe to say yes. Because there's a million reasons why someone won't hire you, even if you're the best at what you do. And you being able to actually being open and excited and curious about how I can help people feel safe to work with me, or help people feel extremely turned on and excited to work with me, there's so much juice in there. So we're going to talk about how to actually do that in a second. So the third mistake I see people very often making in regards to creating drool-worthy offers that have people pre-sold before ever coming on a sales call is looking at what the competition is doing. And by competition, like, we're talking like quote unquote competition, because in my opinion, there actually is no such thing as competition if you're doing things right in your business. And if you're looking around your field, your industry, and paying really close attention to what other people who do what you do are doing, you can actually you will often start feeling bored, drained, turned off, disconnected from your business. Because what happens is you're actually looking outside of yourself and looking at what other people are doing and having their decisions impact the decisions you make in your business. But as an intuitive person, which if you're tuned into this right now, you're an intuitive person, an empathic person, a magical person, you actually are developing your own way to run a business. You are creating your own mold of what business is. And I mean, if there are 7 billion people on the planet and if we all had our own businesses, there really should be 7 billion different archetypes of businesses. We're not supposed to just be in a cookie cutter mold. So when you actually start looking around and copying what the competition is doing, like being like, ooh, everyone else prices their courses at $300, so I could never charge $1,000, or I could never put out a $7 product, or whatever it is, or everyone else does online courses in this way, and everyone else does 3-month coaching packages, and everyone else does 12-session packages, whatever it is, and you're using your industry average, or just looking at what the competition is doing, you're just going to completely deplete your energy around your business, and you're going to actually, like, that turns into actually less clients, because your energy is not there in the business. So recap on the mistakes, like creating an online course first, thinking that being good is enough, just being good at what you do is enough, and looking at what the competition is doing. So what we actually want to be doing instead, let's switch those up. What we want to be doing instead is, first of all, if you are a service provider specifically, look at doing one-on-one high-end offers and experiences before you start doing online courses. Mentioned this a little bit at the beginning already, but when you're actually able to work with someone one-on-one, or work with a company, like if you have a B2B and your clients are companies, but so like one client at a time, whether that's a company or a person, then you're actually able to have so much interaction with them and get so much information from them that the online course that you can do in a few months or a year or a few years, whatever your timeline actually ends up being, is going to be so much more potent than if you start off right off the bat. And the whole reason why you're doing the online course is because you're afraid of getting rejected. So when you're actually able to learn how to sell your offers in that one-on-one sales call way, or if you don't do sales calls, with the DMs, or in posting on Instagram, or doing YouTube videos, whatever your actual marketing channels are, then you can actually learn so much better on how to sell your stuff And that turns into actually successful online course launches. Because what you fucking don't want to do, what you really don't want to happen, which I see all the time when people are launching online courses before they should, is they do this big launch and one person buys or a handful of people buy. And then suddenly you're locked in to actually providing this course and showing up on weekly calls and showing up in a Facebook group every day, multiple times a day. And there actually isn't much of a payout, right? You're not getting paid that much for the amount of time investment. Yes, that's a scalable thing, right? Like the whole point of the online course is for it to be scalable income, scalable impact. But if you haven't learned how to address the objections of people in a one-on-one way, and actually sell one-on-one services and get on sales calls, hear the no, all of those things, then a launch is much more likely to flop, or you're not going to hit the goals that you want to hit. And you can actually create resentment in your business, resentment in your body towards your clients, because that course, which was supposed to make you X amount of dollars, made a quarter of that, and you're locked into the delivering on the actual program. Okay, so instead, we're doing the one-on-one high-end experiences and actually being willing to get on sales calls, master sales calls experience, which we'll talk about in a couple days. I'm going to be doing an Instagram live on that, I think on Wednesday, and how to actually master sales calls and have them be, who cares about mastering sales call, but actually having high converting sales calls. Okay. Anyways, our second thing we want to be doing instead is falling in love with marketing. So, as we mentioned, like if you're someone who just wants to be in your craft all the time, you just want to be deepening your skill set and just delivering on whatever your skill set is to your audience or your clients, beautiful. But how we actually get around this and fall in love with marketing, and the benefits of falling in love with marketing are very robust. It's one of the most important things you should be doing. You could be doing in your business, so that you can expand the amount of clients you have, expand the amount of reach you have, expand the amount of success your business can experience. And if you fall in love with marketing, suddenly what was something that was super draining your energy, draining your life force within your business, instead it's something that can actually give you more energy. So one of the easiest ways to do this is to start contemplating how marketing can be more like your craft. So let's say you're a coach and you hate marketing. The way you can actually start loving marketing, but you love being a coach, the way you can actually start loving marketing is thinking, how can I make my marketing more like coaching? Okay. So our sales calls, essentially just coaching sessions, are the things that you post on social media, just opportunities to coach your clients or get interaction with your clients. So starting to think, how can I make my marketing more like my craft? That's the most easy way you can actually start falling in love with marketing. There's a bunch of other ones by just realizing how important it is for your business and your actual mission in your business. If you have a really big why behind what you do in your business, realizing that marketing is a part of it. And it is fairly hard to just completely hand off marketing unless you're willing to hire a marketing agency, but hiring really good ones tends to be pretty expensive versus I'm just going to spend $15 an hour for a VA and they're going to handle my marketing. I've seen a lot of people fail with that. So don't do that. But instead thinking okay, how can I make marketing more like a work of art? How can I, if you're super into relationships and relationships are a big building relationships is a big value and, quality of life builder for you. How can I make marketing more like relationship building? So for a lot of people, it's how can I make marketing more like my craft? If you love your craft, if you love what you do, or what are some other areas that I incredibly value? And how do I make marketing more like that? And I know this is not a cut and paste formula because that shit doesn't work. You're an incredibly creative person. So the more that you can actually customize everything you do in your business for your values and for the way you're actually structured, the more likely you are to have this big explosion of success more quickly because you're doing it your way, using your energy, communing with the soul of your business, all the things. Okay, so onto our third one. The third thing to do instead when it comes to creating drool-worthy offers is actually, and we just touched on this, actually realizing that your business is a unique energy and your energy is a unique energy. So you being able to have the amount, a certain amount of self-awareness and decondition anything that's making it so that you can't actually run the way your body and your energy and your spirit was built to run. If you're someone who you can't work a 40-hour work week because your energy just won't allow it. I mean, maybe you're a projector, maybe you're a manifestor, like these other human design types, or just like you have a chronic illness, like whatever the thing is, realizing you can actually build a successful business from your unique energy, and you're not supposed to build it like everyone else. And the more that you can give yourself the permission to do that and decondition anything that's telling you that it can't happen that way. Because I have, like, just from having lots of clients and just from being in the marketing space for spiritual businesses for the last decade, you can build a business however the fuck you want. And I've seen so many 7-figure businesses that have built it in the way that, like, yes, they have a huge team supporting them and that's how they got there. Or, oh no, I just like write everything off of my couch and I have one VA supporting me and that's enough. Like, you are completely in control of all of that. So the more that you can actually use your intuition and your desire as this guiding light or this like North Star, the quicker that you can actually build your own formula to your successful business. And the more that you can let go of thinking that someone else's formula will work for you, the quicker that can happen. Okay, so quick recap, what to do on the side of creating drool-worthy offers is you want to start with working with people one-on-one in the beginning and charging appropriately for your one-on-one time. And we want to be doing that because you can actually, like, I know often the inclination when you're starting off as business is you want to make all these decisions. I want, like, you feel like you have to define who your customer avatar is, or you feel like you have to be so clear on exactly what your offer is. But the truth is, when you're just getting started or you're in a pivot point, you just figuring it out along the way is actually the fastest way to get to something that is drool-worthy, both for you and for your customer. So trying out different one-on-one offers with people, it moves fast. You can end them if they need to end, and you can learn so quickly. So starting with one-on-one, and like you can build a multiple 6-figure business just off of working one-on-one with people, especially if you do agency model or if you're willing to just up your prices a bunch, which is its own fun little deconditioning process. Our second one is falling in love with marketing. So how can I make marketing more like my craft or more like my values? So value beauty, how can I make marketing more like art and beauty? My value is hypnotherapy. I'm using that a bunch today. How can I actually use the subconscious mind in my marketing process and actually lean into that like deep reverence for my craft? Okay, and our third one is actually using your unique energy, your unique magic, and being more and more aware of that, and then deconditioning anything that makes it so that you think that you can't do it your own way. Hey! Oh, I see people saying hi. I didn't even notice that. Hi, everyone. Okay, so if you are a freelancer or an online service provider, of course, like join me this entire week. I'm doing Instagram lives every single day. Today was on building that drool-worthy offer. I didn't write down what I'm doing tomorrow, but I have something. We're gonna be going through sales. We're gonna be going through mindset. We're going to be going through your customer transformation. So this whole week is about your magical business initiation so that you can increase your prices, you're going to attract the right clients, and market in a way that feels good for you. And if this is a big fucking hell yes for you, I do want to invite you to join Monetize Your Magic. It is open this week, and that is my 8-week program on actually building financial stability in your business, especially for people who are transitioning out of your online business being a side hustle, or transitioning out of a corporate job that you're ready to do it all on your own. Or if you're someone who, I mean, like me, I was severely under earning for years and years and years. And so we're actually going through the process of how I tripled my income in just a few months, from like making $2,500 to $3,500 a month for years. And then this all happened in 2019 within a 3-month period, getting up to 5-figure months just from getting clear on a lot of the stuff we're going through today, this week, in this magical business initiation. So instead of feeling undervalued, instead of feeling overwhelmed, instead of feeling like completely depleted by clients and the amount of work you have to do and the amount of to-dos on your to-do list, how do we actually build the foundation of your business so that your pricing, your offers, your marketing are in this cyclical, unique pattern for you and your magic, so that you can actually grow and you can actually be making the amount of money that would affect your lifestyle in a very notable way. Like being able to hire the mentors you want to hire, or being able to buy the tiny house that you want to buy, or being able to hire a team. Like that was the biggest one for me. I get so much fucking joy out of employing people and giving people a financial channel, a way to make money that's so fucking cool. Instead of working like this 9 to 5 in a fluorescent cubicle, you're working from home and like supporting other spiritual businesses. Like that so turns me on, and being able to employ people in that manner. So maybe you're like me and that's a big one for you. And oh wow, a lot of more people are joining. Great to see you guys. So come and join me for that and monetize your magic. This is the last week to join. Hard stop on February 11th. Like a lot of people will be like, oh, I'm closing cart on February whatever day at whatever time, and then they don't actually, and they like keep their cart open for another week. No, we're hard stopping on Friday so that we can start on Monday. And you get weekly coaching calls with me, which is so fun. I can't wait to meet you one-on-one and like really dive into your business and what you need. So you can join today and you get instant access to the first module, which is really sets the stage for how to start making this transformation within your life and your business so that you can be actually hitting financial stability within your business and feeling really good and supported within it. So you get access to module 1 as soon as you join. You can just go to the link in my bio or thedirtyalchemy.com/MYM and check that out. Feel free to DM me or comment below if you have any questions. I'm happy to voice memo back and forth and dive in. So you guys have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow. We're talking about pricing. So actually pricing your offers in a way that feels really fucking good and makes you feel really well resourced and supported. So I'll see you tomorrow for that. And in the meantime, talk to you soon.